You're listening to Spark TV, where we bring you daily interviews with real women in business at all stages. I'm your host, Danielle Lewis, and I am so grateful to have you here.
I basically focus on radiation resistance clothing. So really any kind of wireless connection that comes from your mobile phone, your laptop, your iPad, it's all emitting a level of harmful radiation, and all the clothing, all the products that I produce actually helps create a layer of resistance so that your body is not fully absorbing it. Because as it does, there's just so much science to show how it causes oxidative stress, it disturbs your sleep. There's even now science showing how it affects sperm damage and all sorts of health issues. So all of my products basically have that high level of resistance against that. So you can go about using all your cool smart tech and not be concerned that your body is absorbing that radiation as you go about your day.
Oh my God, maybe this is why I can't sleep and I'm stressed all the time.
Anya, do you have your mobile phone by your bedside?
Yeah.
You're not supposed to.
Oh my God.
Honestly, we got to talk more, Danielle, because it's true. Like it actually, because it's always on, because it's so smart, it's always sending and receiving messages. So you're always getting notifications, and that these waves are in the air. It's surrounding us, but we don't see it, we don't smell it, we don't hear it unless you've got these huge fancy tools. And then it's really loud, but otherwise it's actually going through us.
Wow.
And so unless you shut that off, your body is just constantly receiving all of that. So
oh my God.
yeah, it's actually
Can you put it in airplane mode? Does that help?
It does help. I'm glad you asked, because it actually does help. So that's a great point. And so for me, I also like to use certain apps. Like, for example, I use my phone as my alarm. So I do keep it on my nightstand, but I have this Zen mobile phone pouch. So I stick my mobile phone in there, I zip it off, so I get no notifications, no calls, none of that, but my alarm will still work. So
Oh
at
my
least
God,
it's
this
there.
is genius.
Thank you. So so that's what I basically am trying to find ways to still use our smart devices in a way that fits our lifestyle, but we're not absorbing all of that bad radiation. Because there's just so much science. It's now to the point where it's undeniable. So that's the problem that I'm like just all in on.
I'm literally like sitting here and my desk is just, I
Yeah.
have like a laptop there. I'm looking at
Yeah.
a laptop. I've got a phone there, a phone there, like, oh, and cords everywhere. I'm going, oh my
Yeah.
God.
Yeah, it's hard not to.
Yeah.
Laptop, mobile phone, honestly,
Yeah.
TV, your
Yep.
smart TVs everywhere. That's what I'm saying. It's like it's the age that we live in. So it's
Yeah.
about
Wow.
navigating through this day of technology in a way that makes it safe for us to keep using. That's what it comes down to. So that our health is, we're not getting, I guess, we're not getting hurt by it. It's, because it is emitting all this harmful radiation. So we can still use it, but we're navigating through it in a more smarter way.
Yeah. Oh my God. I was also just thinking, like, I'm thinking about every Spark member and every
Yeah.
Spark community person, every businesswoman who just literally lives on their phones and laptops. I'm going to have to
Yeah.
get you to like write a blog article for Spark to
Yeah, for
like teach
sure.
us the
I
science
would
and
love
what we're
to.
doing.
Yeah,
Oh my God.
absolutely. And it's crazy because like I don't know if you've got friends or you've seen women who hold their mobile phones and they store it in their bras.
Yeah. What the
And
heck? Oh my
yeah,
God.
but there's actually an increase in women with tumors and cysts developing right where they store their mobile
Wow.
phone.
Oh
And
my
you don't
God.
hear about it, but it actually happens. And the other day there was this article that got released on YouTube about the rising rates in cancer in women, particularly breast cancer and testicular cancer in men. And I actually commented a few times showing, and I added links to the source where it showed the science to say, okay, the link between mobile phones and this type of cancer is very strong. And they kept taking my comment down. I
Oh
kept
my
going back.
God.
Yeah,
Really?
yeah,
That's
yeah. I
so
kept
bad.
going back and I was like, maybe today they missed it. No, they just kept deleting it.
Oh
So
my
I'm just,
God.
yeah.
That's full on. Do you know, I once read an
Yes.
article about how Steve Jobs, like
Mm.
the inventor of the iPhone,
Yeah, yeah.
wouldn't let his kids use the devices?
Honestly, exactly. And I came across, so I follow really religiously this toxicologist, Dr. Deborah Davis, and she was basically an integral part in banning smoking in airplanes. So she's up there and she knows her stuff, she knows the science. And yeah, she said she interviewed so much of Silicon Valley and said, how many parents in the room give iPads to their children? Nobody put their hand up.
Yeah.
It just goes to show, goes to show it's known, but there's a bit of a silencer on it. You know what I mean? It's like smoking. It's actually similar to smoking. It's like everyone's doing it, so it seems to be okay. 2 years later, all the damage is getting done and it all comes out. And then it's like, okay, smoking is bad, by the way.
Yeah.
So it's a little bit scary, but with my brand, with Fleur, what I try to do is deliver the message, but not in like a fear-mongering way.
Yeah.
I don't want to say, oh, be careful, stop using that, you're going to get cancer. At the end of the, we all are all different. We've all made up of different, genes and whatnot. So I think it's just important to just present the information and then just make sure that people are aware. So you're using this, it's great, but just know that these are some of the side effects that could occur, but these are some of the products you can use to mitigate these risks.
That wraps another episode of Spark TV. Shout out to Spark TV sponsor IP Australia for their amazing support of the Spark podcast and women in business. And if no one tells you today, you've got this.